Hi guys, and welcome back to JavaScript Playground. In the previous video, we explored while loops in JavaScript and tried some examples to understand it better. So if you haven't watched the video, check it out. I'll add the link in the description below. In today's video, we will talk about for loops in JavaScript. So a for loop iterates through a block of code for a specific number of times. So let's try an example to understand it better. So let's try using for loop to iterate through a list. So let's create a list. My list. Let's give it values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright guys, so let's write our for loop. So here I have to mention 3 things. So the first is the starting point. So let's say a position 0. Let's create this variable. Then I have to mention the ending point. So my ending point is my position less than length of my list. So the loop will go on unless and until my position is less than the length of my list. And then the third is we tell how our position iterates. So how it increases. So let's just say plus plus. So what we are doing is with every iteration we are increasing the value by 1. Alright, so let's just print our values and the current position. So position is pos, and then the value in the list is my list at position. Let's bring up the console. Oh, sorry. We have to use semicolon, not comma. Now as you can see, in the console, 5 values are printed. So for every position, the value. So my array at position 0 gives me value 1. My array at position 1 gives me value 2. And so on. Alright, so let's just copy this and say I just wanted the first 3 values. So we can do that using the break keyword. So what break does is it exits the loop. So let's see how it does that. So for example, we just wanted first 3 values. So let's write a condition for it. So if my position is greater than or equal to 3, then break. So what we are telling our loop is, so if the current position is greater than or equal to 3, that means the first 3 iterations have passed, then break the loop. So as you can see in the console, we've got position 0, 1, 2 and the respective values. Alright. Similarly, what if I just wanted the values at even position? So we can do that also. So for that we have to use the continue keyword. So what continue does is it starts the next iteration without executing any further. So let's try that. So what we want is to print all the values at even positions. So let's put a condition for that. So if my position mod by 2 equals to 0, this will give us all the even, but we want all the odds here. Why? So every time we have an odd value, we don't execute it any further. We start the next iteration. So as you can see in the console, we've got all the even positions, so 0, 2, 4, and we've got the corresponding values. Similarly, if we wanted all the odd positions, all we have to do is just change this to this. So now every time the position is even, we continue it. We don't execute any further, we iterate the next condition. So we get position 1, 3, which are the odd ones, and we get their corresponding values. And that's all for today, guys. I'll add the link for this code pen in the description below for your practice. Give it a try, practice it, change different values, create your own loops, try different patterns. I hope this gave you a better understanding of for loops in JavaScript. But if you have any doubts or queries, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me on Twitter. I'll add my Twitter handle in the description below. Bye and take care.